Welcome back to Generative AI 101, the podcast where we unwrap AI tools faster than your aunt unwrapping a re-gifted bath set. I'm Emily Laird, your snarky guide to the future and the host of this wild ride we're now calling the 12 Days of AI Tools. That's right, today is day 11, people. We're at the point in the holidays where the eggnog is running low, the relatives have definitely overstayed their welcome, please leave, and when you're wondering, how on earth could we simply top what we've already been through before? Well, Google's here to save the day with their Gemini 1.5 Pro and its magical little helper, Deep Research. This tool is brand new and I'm obsessed. It's basically the Clark Griswold of research assistants, overachieving, comprehensive, and maybe a little too enthusiastic about getting it just right. If you've ever spent an entire afternoon spiraling through Google search results only to forget why you even started, or how you got to the page about whale migrations, then Deep Research is about to be your new best friend. It sure as hell is mine. Welcome to Generative AI 101. All right, let's get into it. Here's the tea, piping hot. So Google's Gemini 1.5 Pro with Deep Research doesn't just help you find information, it actually does the thinking for you. It's like if Google Search married a private detective and gave birth to a kid who graduated summa cum laude in efficiency. You start by asking it a question, something complex, something messy, like what are the biggest milestones in AI history? Deep Research doesn't just spit out a list of links for you to click through while sobbing quietly into your coffee. No. Instead, it creates a plan, a research plan. It's like that one coworker who shows up to the meeting with a detailed PowerPoint and says, here's the roadmap, I've already color-coded it for you, and you want to kiss them on the mouth, but you can't because you know what? You're in the workplace, and also, you know what? That's weird. Calm down. Anyway, now you're the boss, and your Deep Research assistant has presented you with their plan. Once you approve the plan, because yes, you're the boss, you can tweak it. Gemini 1.5 Pro plunges into the wild west of the internet. It analyzes academic papers, credible articles, and anything else it can get its virtual little hands on, piecing together a coherent, detailed report. Not only does it give you the information, but it organizes everything with clear headers, subheaders, and citations. For some of the research I've done, it's even put everything into neat little tables, helping to better frame up its findings. Did I tell you I'm obsessed with this tool? Because I'm obsessed with this tool. I ran a test with our marketing department just last week on this tool, and it researched 364 websites and reports to build a report. 364 different websites or academic reports or statistical reports from accredited bodies and built a report from this. I am not kidding. It was the most incredible thing I've ever seen. It took 7 minutes. Okay, I'm blown away. All right, so let's put this into real world terms like we just kind of did. Say you're a student trying to bang out a research paper on renewable energy. You'd normally spend hours lost in PDFs and energy.gov links, right? Well, with Deep Research, you just type in, what are the most important or impactful renewable energy technologies of the last decade? And boom, in minutes, you've got a structured, polished report that's ready to roll out. It might tell you about solar panel advances, wind turbine efficiency, and breakthroughs in geothermal tech, complete with citations so your professor doesn't accuse you of plagiarism. And here's the brilliance. Everything that it exports, it can then put in a Google Docs sheet, formatted exactly the way you'd expect, with all the beautiful citations linked below and cited within the research. Okay, it's truly incredible. So, maybe you're an entrepreneur exploring a new market. You ask Deep Research, what's the state of AI adoption in the healthcare industry? It'll hand you a full report detailing trends, case studies, and growth forecasts. That's right. Deep Research does the digging so you can focus on the decisions. Now let's talk about why this is different from just Googling something. Google search, bless its heart, is like dumping a box of puzzle pieces onto your desk. It's up to you to find the edges, match the pieces, and figure out what the hell you're looking at. Well, Google 1.5 Pro with deep research says, sit down, I got this, and hands you the finished puzzle, framed and ready to hang. It's what Google calls an agentic approach. Now, that's a fancy way of saying the AI actively reasons through its research. It's not just pulling results, it's asking itself, what do I need to look for? It's iterative, which means it adjusts its search as it learns more. Sherlock Holmes would be hella proud. But wait, there's more. This is like an info commercial. I don't know what's going on right now. So this tool can handle massive amounts of data. Like I talked about before, 364 websites it crawled through when I did a test last week. So because it has what's called a long context window, and that means it doesn't just look at a few paragraphs or skim the surface. It can process entire papers, dense reports, and other long-form content in one go. Compared to tools like Perplexity AI, which are great for quick, snappy answers, deep research goes, well, deeper. It's the difference between a summary of A Christmas Carol and actually reading about Scrooge's breakdown in excruciating detail. Now, before you think this is some free holiday miracle, no, I'm sorry, we're going to talk logistics. Deep research is available through Gemini Advanced, Google's subscription service, which costs $20 a month. Right now, it's only in English, and it can't get past paywalls or gated content. So if you're trying to pull insights from a highbrow academic journal that costs $50 an article, you're still on your own. But I'm sorry, $20 a month for what I've seen this thing do is a steal. Listen, you know this podcast is not paid for, it is not funded by, it is not, like this, I'm serious. I've seen this thing is incredible. But for the rest of us, students, content creators, market researchers, and yes, even podcast producers, it's a tool that changes the game. It saves you time, spares you stress, and makes you look probably far smarter than you probably feel. So whether you're prepping for a big presentation, writing a research-heavy report, or trying to figure out how AI got to where it is today, Google's deep research is your new secret weapon. It's not perfect, but man, it is close. And that is day 11 of our 12 days of AI tools. I'm going to take this opportunity to give a big shout out to all the incredible listeners. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the incredible messages, memes, weird images you've generated, weird songs you've made now with Suno, and more. You are truly incredible. And here's the more impactful thing. You are learning, you are growing, and you are using this podcast to position yourself to be ready for the future of innovation. So until next time, stay curious, stay merry, and remember, thanks to deep research, you're now officially the smartest person in the room, or at least the one with the best cheat sheet.